Hello, welcome to another podcast of Food, Wine, Pets, Travel. I'm Kay Brown. We're going to tell you about an exciting week-long event coming up in New South Wales in late March, early April this year, which will have all of those topics, plus a lot more. My co-host, Brian Pickering, and I tracked down the chief organiser to find out more.
Henty 2020, it's got a bit of a ring to it, doesn't it? Henty 2020, Henty 2020. Could be the New Age tribe sort of...
Super event.
There we go. And on the line to tell us all about it is the team leader himself, Bryan Crow. G'day, Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, of course.
Now, Brian, tell us about Henty 2020. We've been to the Henty 2018, wasn't it? I think it was. And it was the best event we've ever attended in our caravan. So tell us about 2020, what's going to happen?
Yeah, look, 2018 at Henty was a bit of a test run to see if we could create something a little bit bigger, better, to see how central we were for Australia in general. So the Queenslanders were happy to come down, the South Australians happy to come across, and of course, for Victorians and New South Wales, it was a nice, handy little drive. So from there, we decided we'd look at the best time that suited the Henty field day site and their area. That's why we've chosen late March and early April. From there, we've put expressions of interest out, and now all the bookings are starting to come in. We've got close on 80 fully booked, ready to run.
Wow.
And there's still probably 30 that have paid deposits, and we're just waiting for them to finalise their numbers.
Yeah.
So we're growing and lots of interest happening. New Age caravans, we've met with the marketing and the customer assurance and the roadside assist teams, and they're all getting fully behind us now, and they're doing a lot of work in the background at the moment trying to help make this 10 days become sort of quite spectacular.
Well, I know you can't reveal all your secrets just yet, but can you give us a hint of some of the exciting things that these behind-the-scenes events are going to intrigue us when we actually get there?
I think one of the probably big things that we've been able to sort of manipulate a little bit is that everyone on Facebook and around New Age all know Mandy from New Age, or Mandy New Age as she seems to be known, and looks like Mandy's going to make a big appearance with us and spend some time. So
there really is a Mandy from New Age. I thought that was just a pseudonym,
No, there definitely is a Mandy, and Mandy is such a lovely lady and very passionate and keen, very enthusiastic about the whole caravan industry, New Age and the tribe. So she's looking at bringing up a couple of her technicians or people from roadside assist, customer assurance. So it's just to talk to people and help people through and the understanding of it.
Fantastic. Of course, with New Age, there's not a lot that can go wrong. So, they're going to be twiddling their thumbs the rest of the time. So what else are we going to be doing?
Well, I suppose the theory about it is that these new model caravans are starting to get so fancy that we all need to learn how to use them properly.
Well, that's fair enough. Well, look, here at Cool Waters Caravan Park in far north Queensland in Cairns, we have seen no less than 3 New Age vans in the last week, all coming in here. So obviously the vans are getting around. And in fact, we saw one van that was a 2013 New Age like we've got, only theirs was the Oz Classic sort of off-road version, and we were comparing notes and all really enjoying it. They're not tribe members. I did try and encourage them and gave them the links and everything, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, that's right. But and the other thing that's happening is New Age have just released the Mantaray pop top.
Yep. It'll
first be seen at the Adelaide show later this month. So there will be definitely one of them on display, and hopefully another collection of other New Age caravans is what we're working on. One of the things that's happening in the background at the moment, trying to get a couple of dealers there to put presentation and demonstrations and displays, etc.
Now, what about party time? I remember in 2018 there was dancing and singing. Yeah.
So I'm negotiating with Henty for one of our Saturday nights for a little bit of light entertainment. There's some performers there, and New Age also talking to see if we can get Ron the Fireman and his mates back for the second Saturday night to be our entertainment.
Oh, fantastic.
And the food was really good at Henty last time as well, as I recall.
And guess what? We've got the football club doing 2 Friday nights, and we've also got the school doing 2 Saturday nights. We've also contacted the local bakery who are going to organise a pie night.
Ooh.
And as well as that, we're doing a morning Devonshire tea or Devonshire coffee and scones. So they're bringing out the coffee machine and everything else. So that's all part of the schools that are catering. They're the ones that we're going to go do the community work at to help with a bit of gardening and a bit of painting around the place.
Excellent.
And, the enthusiasm and interest from all our members that are booked is really quite exceptional. I think the Henty little school will be blown away when they find out they're going to have about 70, 80, 100 people come down and do work for them.
Oh, that's lovely. Now, listen, one of the things we thought was fantastic was we were able to get some special tyre monitoring equipment at a good rate at the last Henty thing. Have you got any special deals likely on necessary equipment that we should have to stay safe?
Yeah, we're working on a lot of that at the moment, and I actually happened to be watching something on Facebook this morning, and unfortunately it was a New Age caravan over in WA, and the police had to pull him over to say that he had a dead tyre.
Ooh.
It was blowing smoke out everywhere, and if he had had the safety day tyre pressure monitors on, he would have known that. They'd have gone down and would have pulled over well and truly when it was a lot safer.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and talking to the people from Manopag or Black Knight Security, trying to put some special offers for security on caravans again. So
Very important, yeah.
And if we get the dealers down, the one dealer from Sydney is very keen to come down with his truck full of goodies and have some specials and some lots of merchandise and lots of products for sale.
Fantastic. Well, it looks like Henty 2020 is set to be bigger than 2018, hopefully. So that's good. And we will be there. You said the location is close to everybody in Australia. Nowhere is close to anybody in Australia. It's going to take us 3 weeks to drive from Cairns because I don't like doing more than about 250 k's a day.
Yeah, but Brian, what you've got to do is just make sure that every time you see a Dan Murphy's, Kay doesn't say left.
Okay.
What are you trying to say,
Right.
Two Dogs? You know that joke, don't you?
Yeah, right.
It's all growing, it's expanding, and we are looking forward to meeting and catching up with everyone. There's lots of new members coming for the first time, lots of old ones that we've seen many, many times, and hopefully getting a lot of people attend that aren't members of the tribe yet. So for those that have got friends that own a New Age caravan and aren't members of the tribe that would like to come along, we welcome everyone.
Well, that's why we thought we'd talk to you, because I think it's really great that the whole tribe thing is engaging all of the New Age owners, and they can come along and have a look and check it out and hopefully join up. By the way, you said new members and old members. I'm sorry to tell you, there are no old members. They're existing members, yeah?
Oh, is that the way you put it?
Yeah, existing, not old.
Sorry, Brian.
Yeah, otherwise it'll be cranky old people.
Yeah, like
And there's
Graham
none of
Morris.
those.
No, okay. We won't mention names. And now apparently Graham is going to do a selfie class, and I'm going to have a bit of fun with him doing that. That's another story.
And I believe there could be a few hairy heads for sale.
Oh, hairy heads. Oh, okay.
I think our hairy head selfie specialist is looking at trying to expand the size of his club, and he's working on coming with a supply. So hopefully, a lot of our members, once we get closer, will be able to have a market for people that do little gifts and knickknacks and everything along the way.
Yeah.
So yeah. But what we've got to just remember is that New Age is fully supported by the New Age Caravan Company, and we're the lucky ones that they look after. The tribe is part of New Age, and from there we can hopefully make it grow even bigger and bigger.
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Well, thanks for the update. We will be there. I just have to work out the timing of everything. But thanks for your time, Bryan Crow, head honcho of the New Age Tribe.